请关闭你们手机。
Bit of noise in the arena. Zheng Wei Li reminding people Lu Hongyu. Not this time, and the double kiss.
The cube was heading towards the yellow, or in that general direction anyway. And there was a lot of uncertainty about the shot.
A couple of terrific long pots from her in the first frame, which helped him to clinch it, but he's missed a couple at the start of this one, and it's an easy starter this time for O'Sullivan as he looks to establish himself after a slightly scratchy start to this match.
One.
All of those things, and it's a chance to show it early in this match here. Now he's up to that Trump and Higgins have recently reached, so he knows all about that. But now, on the back of an incredible season last time, yeah, just a slight angle here. The table makes it more of a difficult safety shot. So he's playing across. Now he's a little lower than he wanted to be on two. Oh, what a shot that is. Oh, goodness me. Planned. What a delightful...
Hard to imagine there's ever been a better player at going into the reds than O'Sullivan. An instinct for knowing how to hit them just right.
View to being on that red to left middle. That's where he always plays the game in the correct way, doesn't it? There were reds on a ball so many times when he goes into the bunch.
52.
This is an encouraging, he's looked pretty adventurous. Not as if he's just going in there and playing in fear of losing. I think he's aware of the challenge here, given he's lost. He knows he can beat this man. So O'Sullivan's got to...
And this frame is certainly going to be an inexplicable.
The frame is absolutely over and he misses a...
One.
So he needs two snookers. He's obliged, you feel, to carry on and attempt them. You want to take some reds and high-value colours.
No.
Up this season. Mentioned that world champion Karen Wilson took the first against Lu Hongyu on table 2, break over Belgium's Ben Mertens. Gong Chengji leads Jack Lazowski 1-0. Not well in control of this frame. His opponent needs two snookers.
Yeah, Sullivan taking no chances there. Could have easily seen him go for that red, but he knows that two reds and high value. Well, that's the kind of shot He Guoqiang is looking for against.
Well, that's surely fire stuff. A couple of great shots going into the reds to open them. 73 that he did. He Guoqiang looking to replicate the shock win in since then, before this tournament. He beat Mink yesterday. Showed glimpses of the old form, couple of centuries, but very good frame here. be wanting to get his game in pristine shape with the big events coming up. Champion of Champions that follows this one. Championship defence, where he'll be going for a 9th.
24.
Of a possible 11 underway. Just broken off in frame 3, having made a break of 73 to level with He Guoqiang at 1 frame all. The winner to play Pang Junxu, the Northern Ireland Open semi-finalist.
Run this through, play it fairly gently. Wouldn't be his favourite kind of shot to drop this in, I don't think. But he's negotiated.
$16. 17.
A teenager, but in a way it might help him. He's more mature, perhaps. Maybe played a bit more snooker. Yes, and it just seems to me that a lot of players, like I say, they're just not quite equipped. Beautiful chance for a big break here. Way of hitting the ball.
41.
Don't think he'd be pleased to be a little straight on this. It's not what he was looking for. It's a good split, but it's not. Oh, he nearly got the treble. It was actually not such a good effort.
56.
And now the
1.
Nolan.
9.
Well, he looks like he's come to terms with the conditions out there. The table is playing nicely. Eyes have been on reds and blacks this frame.
33.
So from the next 2 or 3 shots, things get slightly more awkward. That wasn't so.
Hot favourite to punish He Guoqiang's missed double P opening frame. Missed a couple, made a couple of mistakes, but clicked into gear with that excellent 73 to level. And He Guoqiang wearing a look of resignation. It will be a major surprise now if O'Sullivan doesn't punish. See him queuing like this. No discernible drop-off in his...
Reason why he wouldn't win the frame. He Guoqiang probably saw things. Sullivan just checks the scores. He'll be happy enough with what he sees. So this has been a very satisfactory frame. In some ways, I know he's been tested to the full. And when the chance came, he's pounced.
Yes, this is clinical stuff. So much for ring rust. Just the one match in the last 7 weeks coming in today.
On a break-off shot. Wasn't much wrong with the shot, but maybe never know. But it was a good frame that O'Sullivan stole there. It's got to be unlucky. Got to be unlucky. Well, that is another queuing well, win or lose. He looks more dangerous. It could be that he's been working hard at it.
At this stage of it,
Another beautiful split, wasn't it? Where he
25. $33.
to hold, he's got to use the cushion, which causes him no problem.
$39.
Giant for the last few months. And
frame.
61.
Just a 57 to steal frame 3 in pretty decent shape here. There's been plenty of work done away from the match table.
it's a good shot again, this, to land in that area.
83.
Not there, but it was a very impressive break all the same. He'd be
Final frame. Zhang Anda continued his title defence, including a 138 break.
Ronnie O'Sullivan. Down to where it is now, playing a shot to nothing red. Oh, what a shot. What a shot that is. It's one thing to get the cue ball back, but the pot also going in. Now, I think, let's see this one from the low angle.
5.
Yeah, I always felt that wooded actually pretty comfortably in the end.
6.
I think they're good scoring tables. They sort of phrase it like not in play. Obviously, the pink now he is boarding. Balls are not in safe places, but they've still got to be.
$31. $38.
He's going to make this break happen twice across. It's a good positional shot. He wasn't actually as straight as it first. It was in the lap of the gods as to how he gets on it.
45.
Listen, hold for the next red. There's been not so much stolen, but now the frame has gone.
He's picked up from where he left off before the interval. The way he's played.
7.
Of course, the World Championship. And the green is academic. That's 4 frames on the bounce in pretty swift, encouraging fashion, clearing the table with 57. Ronnie O'Sullivan didn't pot a ball, but he's been doing the lion's share of the potting since. It's been a very impressive quartet of frames from O'Sullivan to put him within 2 of the round of 30. And he's at it again, in full flow now, O'Sullivan.
I was actually thinking that O'Sullivan looks in good form to me, and he's made 15 147s, but now I know that he hasn't always looked like he wanted to make them, but that's a different story. I think he's playing well enough. I'll just make a slight prediction. Can he get one this week? If he gets his match one, it's possible, because to me, the tables are playing well. And
What? $7.
time from O'Sullivan into the reds. Calculated.
15.
Maybe a maybe needed that sort of to sharpen up mentally, but as far as his game goes, it looks in
thinnish cut right in the middle.
52.
And that's not a bad little...
58.
Well, how about that? That is out of nowhere. You can see that he was...
Nine.
The one he'd like to get on with an angle. Interesting he didn't play on it there. Maybe he didn't feel that he could land in behind it. I don't think the... Played it well with confidence. So now the problem, as you...
Still ready in this match, Mr. Red. Since he trailed 1-0. He's going to cost him a 5-1 lead.
Have to come around the angles for the black. Yeah, that's not... Played that well also. The
Well played, He Guoqiang. That was a... breaks of 164, so 3-2 now to Higginson. That's on table 5. Oh, so close, so close. He knocked in a couple of great reds early in the match. That one was...
So in first, O'Sullivan here. Set back in the previous. Well, that blue that he missed to left middle, which... And I think his form looks good, O'Sullivan. But season by season, you just almost want confirmation, don't you? You know, he'll be... The other thing he does have is an absolute wealth of experience. Shouldn't be underestimated.
That blue in the previous frame. But I think he'll be pretty happy with the way he's played, given that He still clearly poses a threat. Novelbeat, who finished very strongly yesterday. Ding Junhui.
A great deal with cue ball, so shouldn't be an inconvenience, and it moved there, didn't it? Strangely, unless my eyes deceived me. Did that not just move?
I'm with you. Just seemed to sway off its spot, but hasn't phased O'Sullivan.
42.
He feels like he can make the balls talk. I don't know whether he can make them move.
48.
He Guoqiang repeat the trick from the previous frame. and really make this a match.
I think that's the point, isn't it? It's all about in the blue in the previous. There's no doubt about it that Reddy should never have missed. Just running it off the cushion. And losing a frame because all of a sudden this has been sprung up on He Guoqiang. This really good chance.
Oh, that wasn't clean. What a frame this would be to steal on top of the one before. There's nothing safe. And as I say that, he's undercut the red. Well, what a let-off for O'Sullivan.
Well, if the O'Sullivan miss was him missing that one, but players are missing, of course, only human. O'Sullivan would not want to get this chance.
Guoqiang has given up there after O'Sullivan inexplicably missed a routine red to the right corner, her missing to the left.
Two reds here, doesn't want to leave a free ball, obviously. And none of those things have happened, so...
And aside from that misread and the blue in the previous frame, it's been a pretty impressive. And O'Sullivan at it again in the sixth here with another good long pot. Cue ball's just run on a little more than...
More notably at the Crucible. Has tasted victory before against. Yeah, lovely. A nice touch. Just taking one red out in his career with getting over the line. Interesting with those. So I don't know if he's damaged something there. You'll see it on the position there.
Was break building. 73, 87, 83, 70, 58.
50.
53. That's set. It's just a safety. Oh, it's a double. Not to be, but 57 the lead.
An issue because both fingers had plasters on them. I wouldn't like to fathom a guess as to why, but anyway.
Need some cover here.
One.
No mistake with the blue this time. And the cue ball is just...
7.
Yeah, and I think he's played well enough. A bit of jeopardy, although I always felt he'd win. Today, who's just been found wanting on a couple of very important shots. When the kid has come through as it's basically done for the last 32 years. And he looks as good as ever. A little bit of snow.
25.
Shortly to bring you the conclusion of Kyron Wilson. And what I like about O'Sullivan's performance today, yes, he's missed a couple unexpectedly, but the old magic still very clearly in since he lost to her at the English Open in mid-September from 3 tournaments.
45.
But
47.
in terms of
54. 59.
his 7th break
65.
over 50 in this match. And he clears the table to the delight of his army of